Have you ever felt like your legs just aren't as strong as they used to be, even though you haven't changed a thing? Maybe it takes more effort to carry groceries, or you find yourself hesitating before walking up a flight of stairs. That slow loss of strength isn't just aging. It could be sarcopenia, an invisible kind of muscle loss that affects more than 30% of people over 60. And most don't even know it's happening until it's too late. But here's what most doctors won't tell you. You don't need medication or expensive supplements to protect your muscles. The answer may be as simple as what's sitting in your fruit bowl. Certain fruits, yes, fruits contain powerful compounds that can help you regain strength, reduce inflammation, and stay steady on your feet. In today's video, you'll discover which 7 fruits support senior health in a way that's natural, affordable, and surprisingly effective. Some of these are familiar favorites, 1 or 2 you might never expect. If you're over 60 and want to age with strength, independence, and energy, this might be the most important video you watch this year. This is what it means to live healthy after 50, to make small, smart changes that protect your freedom and well-being for years to come. So go ahead, like this video, subscribe to the channel, and tap the bell so you never miss new longevity tips. Before we dive in, let me ask you something. What fruit do you eat most often, and did you ever think it could be protecting your muscles? Let's begin with a fruit that does far more than keep you regular. It quietly fights muscle loss and might already be in your pantry. Number 1, red grapes, the circulation booster. They look simple, just small, smooth, and sweet. But red grapes carry something powerful beneath their skin, something that can quietly protect your muscles as you age. It's called resveratrol, a natural plant compound found in the skin and seeds of red grapes. And for older adults, especially those concerned about strength and mobility, it may be one of nature's most underrated allies. Resveratrol works by supporting your blood vessels. It helps them relax, allowing oxygen-rich blood to reach your muscles more efficiently. And when your muscles receive better circulation, everything changes. You recover faster. You feel less tired. Your legs don't cramp as often. Even climbing stairs becomes more manageable. According to studies published in the Journal of Gerontology, seniors who added just 200 grams of red grapes per day, about a generous cup, experienced up to a 20% reduction in age-related muscle decline. That's not a small difference. That's the kind of change that can keep someone out of a wheelchair. It's not about bodybuilding. It's about preserving what you've already earned: your independence, your mobility, and your dignity. Red grapes are also rich in flavonoids, natural antioxidants that fight off the silent inflammation creeping into your joints and tissues. This inflammation is one of the root causes of slow, gradual muscle loss. You don't feel it at first, but over time it wears down your energy, your strength, and even your balance. Charles, 72, from New Mexico, used to struggle with daily leg pain. He thought it was arthritis, but after adjusting his diet to include a cup of red grapes every morning, along with light stretching, he noticed something surprising. The stiffness faded. His morning walks became easier. And perhaps most importantly, his confidence came back. What makes red grapes so special isn't just what they do for your muscles. It's what they do for your whole system. They support your circulation, reduce oxidative stress, and even help protect your brain from cognitive decline. In fact, some researchers now believe resveratrol may play a key role in aging gracefully. It's one of those longevity secrets that hides in plain sight. And don't overlook the seeds. While most people spit them out, they're actually rich in even more resveratrol. If the texture bothers you, try blending whole grapes into a smoothie. Add a splash of almond milk, a handful of spinach, and a scoop of Greek yogurt for a simple muscle-supporting breakfast. If you prefer a cooler option, freeze a few grapes and enjoy them as a refreshing snack. They're naturally sweet, low in calories, and unlike sugary treats, they won't spike your blood sugar. That's especially important for older adults trying to manage energy levels without crashes or inflammation. Whether you eat them fresh, blended, or frozen, consistency is what matters. One serving won't change everything overnight, but every single day that you choose to support your body, your muscles, your circulation, your overall senior health, you're making an investment in your future. That's what aging gracefully is all about. Not surrendering to decline, but responding with daily habits that keep you strong. Red grapes may be small, but they hold the kind of strength you can feel one steady step at a time. Number 2, loquats, the hidden muscle restorer. They're small, bright, and easy to miss. But loquats, those golden orange fruits often seen hanging on backyard trees, carry a secret that can change the way your muscles age. Inside their tender flesh is a compound called ursolic acid. And for seniors looking to stay strong, that one ingredient might be the most powerful tool you've never heard of. Ursolic acid has been studied for its ability to not just slow down muscle loss, but to help reverse it. That's right, rebuild what time has taken away. In one study published by the American Heart Association, adults who added loquats to their daily routine saw up to a 30% reduction in the risk of sarcopenia. That's the kind of result that helps you keep walking, keep gardening, keep living on your terms. Beyond muscle strength, loquats offer a whole-body benefit. They're packed with potassium, which supports proper muscle contraction and prevents those exhausting leg cramps that can strike without warning. They're rich in soluble fiber too, which helps stabilize blood sugar and keeps digestion smooth. That's essential for anyone focused on natural health for seniors. Marjorie, a retired nurse from South Carolina, first tried loquats out of curiosity at a farmer's market. She had been feeling unusually fatigued and was struggling to carry out her usual morning walk. A friend suggested she try 4 to 6 loquats a day. 2 weeks later, she noticed her pace improving and her knees didn't ache like before. Now, loquats are a daily part of her wellness plan. What makes loquats so effective is how they work on multiple levels. Ursolic acid stimulates muscle protein synthesis, basically helping your body rebuild muscle tissue. At the same time, it lowers inflammation and helps regulate hormones related to strength and endurance. These aren't just theories, they're outcomes proven in multiple clinical trials. As part of a smart senior nutrition guide, loquats also protect against oxidative stress. That's the cellular damage that builds up silently with age and accelerates weakness, brain fog, and poor recovery. By adding loquats to your daily diet, you're helping your body push back against these aging diseases naturally. You don't need pills to do that, just the right fruit. They're also loaded with carotenoids, powerful plant pigments that support your eyesight and immune system. These antioxidants protect your cells and keep your energy steady throughout the day. For seniors who feel that mid-afternoon slump, loquats can be a sweet, energizing answer. Preparing them is simple. Peel off the soft skin, remove the seeds, and enjoy their juicy, slightly tangy flavor. You can eat them fresh or cook them down into a homemade fruit compote with lemon juice and a dash of cinnamon. Try adding it to plain yogurt or spreading it on whole grain toast for a nourishing start to your morning. No processed sugar needed. The sweetness is already built in by nature. One more benefit: loquats feed the healthy bacteria in your gut. That gut health connection affects everything from immunity to mental clarity to how well your body absorbs nutrients. And the better your gut works, the better your muscles perform. Loquats may not be as famous as apples or bananas, but for anyone over 60 looking to prevent aging diseases, protect muscle tone, and stay steady on their feet, they're a golden gem worth including. They're not flashy, but they work. And sometimes the most powerful health changes come from the quietest corners of nature. The 3 prunes, the anti-inflammatory shield. They're wrinkled, dark, and often overlooked. But prunes may be one of the most powerful foods for senior health, especially when it comes to protecting your muscles, joints, and bones. These little fruits are rich in potassium, vitamin K, and phenolic compounds. And those 3 nutrients work together to reduce inflammation, strengthen bones, and improve muscle recovery. Chronic inflammation is one of the hidden causes of aging discomfort. It builds up slowly in the background, causing stiffness, soreness, and fatigue that many people simply accept as getting old. But the phenolic compounds in prunes fight this inflammation at the source. They act like tiny shields, calming overactive immune responses and supporting natural healing. That makes a huge difference in how your body feels and moves. Vitamin K is another key benefit. It's essential for bone density and joint integrity. And as we age, we lose both bone mass and muscle strength at the same time. Prunes help protect both, making them a smart choice for anyone following aging gracefully advice. You don't need many to feel the benefit. Just 3 to 4 prunes a day is enough. In a study from Florida State University, postmenopausal women who ate prunes daily saw significant improvements in bone health and stability over 12 months. That's not a myth. That's science. And it's especially encouraging for seniors who want to stay active and independent without relying on medications or complicated routines. Ben, 68, from Arizona, used to experience sudden leg cramps during his evening walks. His doctor ruled out serious problems, but the pain persisted. After learning about the potassium content in prunes, he began eating 4 every afternoon as a snack. Within 2 weeks, the cramps had nearly stopped, and his balance improved to the point where he felt confident walking longer routes again. Prunes also support better energy throughout the day. Potassium plays a key role in fluid balance and nerve signaling, meaning your muscles are less likely to misfire, twitch, or fatigue early. And because they're naturally sweet and low on the glycemic index, prunes provide a steady release of energy without spiking your blood sugar. That makes them a great addition to any senior home remedies focused on daily vitality. You can enjoy them in many ways. Add them to your oatmeal in the morning for a sweet, fiber-rich topping. Chop them into a salad for a chewy bite that pairs well with leafy greens. Or blend them into a smoothie with almond milk and cinnamon for an anti-inflammatory treat. Another tip: soak a few prunes in warm water overnight. Drink the soaking liquid in the morning to boost digestion and nutrient absorption. What makes prunes so appealing is how gentle they are on the body. No harsh effects, no complicated prep. Just a small, simple fruit that offers powerful support for strength, movement, and balance. Many people think of prunes as a digestive aid, and yes, they are good for keeping things regular, but their real magic goes much deeper. They help you reclaim control over how you feel. They support bones, restore energy, and ease the quiet inflammation that weighs you down. If you're looking for senior health tips that are easy to follow and backed by science, prunes belong on your list. They're not just a snack. They're a daily tool for staying mobile, strong, and independent no matter your age. 4. Golden kiwi, the nutrient unlocker. It's bright, smooth, and often mistaken for just another fruit. But golden kiwi is far more than a sweet snack. Inside its golden flesh is a natural enzyme called actinidin. And for older adults, this enzyme can be the difference between eating protein and actually absorbing it. Actinidin helps your digestive system break down protein more efficiently. That's important because as we age, our bodies naturally lose some of their ability to digest and use protein fully. So even if you're eating chicken eggs or beans, your muscles might not be getting the full benefit. Golden kiwi steps in like a helper, unlocking those nutrients so your body can use them where they're needed most, especially in your muscles. One medium golden kiwi contains about 161 milligrams of vitamin C. That's over 180% of what adults over 50 typically need in a day. Vitamin C is essential for collagen production, which keeps your tissues flexible, joints smooth, and muscles strong. It also helps protect your cells from the daily wear and tear that accelerates aging. That's why golden kiwi is a top recommendation in any reliable senior nutrition guide. Evelyn, a 70-year-old from Michigan, had struggled with sluggish digestion and low energy for years. She was eating well but still felt tired, weak, and bloated after meals. After reading about the benefits of golden kiwi, she started eating one every morning on an empty stomach. Within 10 days, she reported feeling lighter, more energized, and noticed less stiffness in her shoulders and knees. Now she calls it her morning medicine, but it's just fruit. Golden kiwi also contains natural antioxidants and fiber that support healthy aging. It boosts your immune system, regulates blood sugar, and helps reduce low-grade inflammation that can sneak into your muscles and joints. All of these benefits come in a fruit you can eat with a spoon. No pills, no powders, just real food with real power. For the best results, try pairing your kiwi with a few walnuts and a drizzle of raw honey. Walnuts add healthy fats and protein, while honey offers gentle anti-inflammatory effects and a natural energy boost. Together, this trio becomes a muscle-boosting breakfast that's easy on digestion and rich in longevity nutrients. It's a perfect example of how simple daily habits can create lasting strength and vitality. You can also slice golden kiwi into your salad, stirred into Greek yogurt, or blend it into a smoothie with chia seeds and almond milk. Because the fruit is soft and low in acid, it's ideal for seniors with sensitive digestion or chewing problems. And unlike green kiwis, the golden variety is less tart, making it easier to enjoy daily without irritation. Incorporating golden kiwi into your diet is more than a nutrition tip. It's a smart, science-backed way to support your body from the inside out. It nourishes your tissue, supports protein absorption, and helps keep your muscles from quietly slipping away. That's why it's a favorite among experts who focus on daily habits for longevity. Your body changes after 60, but that doesn't mean you have to accept weakness or fatigue as your new normal. Sometimes it just takes the right kind of nourishment to unlock your strength again. Golden kiwi may be small, but it opens a big door to healthier aging. Here is number 5, padron peppers, the collagen builders. They may be small and green, but padron peppers carry serious strength-building potential. These mild, tender peppers are rich in vitamin C, a nutrient your body needs every day to produce collagen. Collagen is the glue that holds your joints, tendons, and muscles together. Without enough of it, things start to ache, tighten, and wear down faster than they should. That's why collagen support is one of the best doctor tips for older adults. Just 100 grams of padron peppers provide more than 130% of your daily vitamin C needs. That's more than oranges, more than spinach, and far more than most people realize. And here's the beauty, it's not in a pill. It's in a flavorful vegetable you can saute in minutes. Tasty, gentle, and healing. Vitamin C doesn't just build collagen, it also protects existing tissue from damage. It helps your muscles repair after activity and supports smooth, stable joints. This is especially important for over 60 wellness, when mobility starts to slow down and recovery takes longer. A few peppers a few times a week can make a real difference. But that's only half the story. Padron peppers also contain a natural compound called capsaicin. It's what gives spicy peppers their kick, but in Padron's case, the heat is incredibly mild, just enough to stimulate circulation without causing discomfort. And better circulation means more oxygen to your muscles, better energy, and less stiffness. Karen, age 66, from Oregon, used to wake up with stiff knees and aching wrists every morning. She wasn't interested in taking medication unless she had to. A friend suggested trying sautéed padron peppers with turmeric a few days a week. Within a month, her hands felt more flexible, and she could take longer walks without knee pain. Now she keeps a weekly batch in her fridge ready to warm and serve. Adding turmeric to your peppers is a smart way to level up the benefits. Turmeric contains curcumin, a powerful natural anti-inflammatory shown to reduce joint pain and swelling in older adults. Together with capsaicin, it forms a soothing blend that calms the body's hidden inflammation. This combination supports your daily strength in a way that's simple, natural, and effective. Here's how to enjoy them. Heat a skillet with a little extra virgin olive oil. Toss in 5 to 6 padron peppers and cook until lightly blistered. Sprinkle a small pinch of turmeric near the end and let it sizzle for just a few seconds. The result is a warm, comforting dish you can eat as a snack or side without guilt and without complexity. These peppers are more than a food. They're part of a larger picture, a lifestyle of senior home remedies that empower you to take control of your health. They support joint mobility, muscle recovery, and smoother movement throughout your day. And they do it with flavor and joy. Padron peppers may not be as famous as kale or blueberries, but for older adults who want real results without relying on complicated regimens, they're a hidden gem. They remind us that healing doesn't always have to come from a bottle. Sometimes it's found in a skillet with golden color, gentle spice, and a lifetime of wellness packed inside. Number 6, wild blackberries, the brain plus muscle duo. They grow quietly on the edges of fields and forest trails. But wild blackberries hold more power than you might think. These deep purple berries are packed with anthocyanins, a group of natural compounds that fight inflammation and support cellular repair. For seniors focused on strength and independence, that makes them a key part of any smart longevity routine. They nourish both body and brain at the same time. Each handful of wild blackberries delivers vitamin C, which helps your body rebuild muscle tissue and produce collagen. They also contain manganese, a trace mineral that supports energy, bone density, and nervous system function. Together, these nutrients help maintain strength, mobility, and better coordination. And for adults over 60, better coordination means fewer falls and more confident movement. That's what natural health for seniors is all about, support that works quietly in the background. Research from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that eating just 100 grams of wild blackberries a day can reduce age-related muscle breakdown by up to 25%. That's not a small benefit. That's the difference between struggling with basic tasks and moving through your day with ease. It's also a powerful tool in preventing frailty and the slow, frustrating loss of independence. Wild blackberries don't stop at the muscles. They also protect your brain. The anthocyanins in blackberries cross the blood-brain barrier and act as antioxidants, shielding your brain cells from age-related damage. They've been shown to improve memory reaction time and mental clarity, especially in older adults. That's why they belong in any list of real longevity tips. Tom, a 74-year-old from Pennsylvania, used to forget names and lose focus mid-conversation. He was worried it might be the start of something more serious. He began eating wild blackberries with his breakfast each day, along with a splash of flaxseed oil. After 6 weeks, he noticed he could think more clearly, and his legs felt stronger during his morning walks. He said it felt like waking up inside his own body again. The combination of brain support and muscle strength is rare in most foods, but blackberries offer both naturally and without side effects. They also contain fiber, which helps regulate blood sugar and keep energy levels steady. That's essential for anyone trying to avoid afternoon crashes and maintain steady stamina throughout the day. You can add wild blackberries to yogurt, oatmeal, or a smoothie. Try freezing them for a crunchy treat or blending them with a banana and almond milk for a refreshing drink. For an anti-inflammatory boost, add a teaspoon of flaxseed oil or chia seeds. This turns a simple fruit into a powerful morning ritual. If you're near a wooded area, you might even find wild blackberries growing in the summer months. There's something deeply healing about picking food from the land and knowing it's nourishing your body from the inside out. If that's not possible where you live, frozen wild blackberries are a perfect option. Look for varieties without added sugar to get the full benefit. Wild blackberries don't just taste good. They restore energy, support the nervous system, and protect against the slow decline that often creeps in with age. When added to your daily habits for longevity, they become more than food. They become a small act of prevention and a powerful reminder that nature always gives us what we need if we're willing to reach for it. Number 7, arbutus berries, rare but potent. They don't show up in grocery stores. They aren't trendy or packaged with fancy labels. But arbutus berries, also known as madrona or strawberry tree berries, carry a strength that's rare in the modern diet. These wild fruits are small, red, and slightly tart. And for those seeking natural ways to support senior health, they offer a powerful and unexpected solution. One of the standout features of arbutus berries is their vitamin C content. Gram for gram, they contain nearly twice as much vitamin C as oranges. That means stronger immune support, faster tissue repair, and better collagen production, especially important for seniors looking to stay mobile and resilient. Collagen helps hold your muscles, bones, and joints together. Without enough of it, even basic movement can become stiff and painful. These berries also contain flavonoids and tannins, plant compounds with remarkable anti-inflammatory and circulation-boosting effects. As we age, inflammation builds up silently in our joints and tissues. It doesn't always show up in blood tests, but it shows up in how we feel: slower steps, sore hands, lingering fatigue. Flavonoids help calm that inflammation before it turns into something worse. A study published in Phytomedicine highlighted arbutus berries for their ability to reduce oxidative stress and support cardiovascular health. The tannins in these berries tighten and tone blood vessels, improving circulation and helping muscles receive more oxygen and nutrients. And better circulation means more energy, steadier balance, and faster recovery. It's one of the lesser-known senior health tips, but one that can make a meaningful impact. Betty, 69, from Northern California, stumbled on arbutus berries while hiking a local trail. Curious, she brought a few home, researched how to prepare them, and began adding 4 or 5 berries to her breakfast a few days a week. Within 3 weeks, she noticed less swelling in her ankles and more strength during her Tai Chi sessions. Now she collects them seasonally and freezes small batches for the rest of the year. You can enjoy arbutus berries raw if picked fresh and ripe. They're slightly gritty, but their flavor softens when simmered with a splash of lemon juice and honey. Try turning them into a spread or adding them to plain yogurt for a tart, vitamin-rich treat. Some even dry the berries and steep them into tea for a gentle detoxifying effect. However you enjoy them, start small. Just 4 to 6 berries a day can be enough. What makes these berries special isn't just their nutrient content, it's their message. They grow wild without cultivation, untouched by modern agriculture. They remind us that healthy aging doesn't always come from the pharmacy. Sometimes it comes from places that are quiet, overlooked, and deeply rooted in nature. Arbutus berries may not be common, but their effect is anything but ordinary. They support circulation, restore energy, and fight the inflammation that makes aging harder than it needs to be. For older adults seeking smart, simple ways to age well, these rare berries are worth discovering. Nature always has something left to offer, and sometimes the rarest fruits carry the most healing. You don't need to change everything overnight. Just start with one fruit. a handful of grapes with breakfast, a golden kiwi before your morning walk, 3 or 4 prunes after lunch. These small choices are more powerful than they seem. They work quietly day by day, rebuilding what age tries to take away. Muscle, balance, energy, not through struggle but through nourishment. And that's what healthy aging is really about. Muscle loss is not the end. It's just your body asking for help. You have the tools, you have the knowledge. Now it's just about creating daily habits for longevity, one simple step at a time. Thank you for watching and for caring about your health. If this video helped you in any way, please give it a like. Subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a tip. We're here to support your journey to live healthy after 50. And remember, your health is your greatest wealth.